Hello guys, this is VegaTV Plays Minecraft, and for today's episode we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've had a friend request from, a friend of mine who's got a Realms server, and he wanted me to check out his server and to give him some feedback on what they've been doing there. Alright, we should be closing in now. I've been in once just to verify that stuff is where I like in the starting area and place myself in this house. Let's just go to bed real quick. All right, that was weird. I woke up in the middle of the night to a zombie invasion, so I just had to run over to a different house. So let's start this off back here again. So starting off, we see this this building right here. I'm not quite sure what kind of material they made the roof with. Is that like sandstone maybe? It looks fine. I mean, I like the combination of textures here. They should have had like an overhanging roof, I think. It's quite common. I also like this light in the front here, which like makes the entire area a little bit better. Uh, it's a bit bland, like in the immediate area, and they could have added like a path and stuff like that. But on the inside, they've done way more to the design than I have, with a cartography table and another table. They maybe could have added like a chair here. They also have a potted plant, but it's all good. So look at this beauty. This, my friends, is a leprous. You don't find many of those in the wild. So, they've created this world in a mix of creative and survival. Most of what they find, what we will find here in the home base, is created in survival. No, creative, and I think he said it was like 50-50, something like that. So you see that they have. This is kind of cool. This harbor design. They used cobblestone around, with some extra stone features, and this in the middle looks nice. They've also added like a small lighthouse here. Common for all of these houses is that they're pretty much the same. They look the same, just with a little bit different textures. There's no overhang. They're a little bit in the front here. This is nice. I like the look from the front, and that might be what's important. Here we have a small fishing area. I wish they had more outside though, because there's no grass on the floor, no path, no anything. It's just what they've built, which is fine in its own, but it's a little bit boring, or it can get a little bit boring. I like the details here in this build. They can also. I mean, this is also a thing. They're missing a little bit, like on the outside. It's like the houses could have had a couple of more windows. Could add some hedges to the outside. Maybe a bench or two, because it's obvious they're going for aesthetics instead of going for function, right? So here we come over to the main area, it's a small dock area, with a horse pen. Different stories. This is kind of cool. It's a bit steep, but I like the pond. Ooh. So this is like a greenhouse, apiary kind of deal with parrots in as well. This looks very nice. I think anybody would be happy to have something like this in the world. But again, it's a bit bland. Um, Perhaps add like a bench area or something like that on the outside, in addition to what they have here. I mean, the idea is great, and the function is, or the form is also fine. But I think they might be missing just that little bit. Coming over here, we come to the. Is this running water? All of it? So they have an aquarium. I wonder if there's like a hidden entrance here somewhere. No. No, probably not. He said there were some hidden entrances, but I haven't found anyone. And this is obviously from the water temple. It looks very good. Like this design I really like. It's beautiful. Wonder how they got the water to. Okay, so it's waterlogged, obviously, on the bottom here. Yeah. So that's how they make the water stop right there. Cool, cool, cool. Let's check out the next bit. So here we come to the, let's call it the main part of the town. We're gonna have to go out there eventually to the fishing cabin and cave. So this is like the main part of town. See, again, the houses are a little bit bland. This one is obviously has more form than the other ones. They could easily add some support beams and just mix it up with a couple of colors, make the lines between the floors a little bit more accentuated, like over here as well. Like they have it here. So it's obvious that these houses might be made by different people. This looks a little bit more like your normal survival house, like how you would do it normally. And this is someone who obviously knows a little bit more about what they're doing, or at least there's been more effort to this. See, there's birch, I think it is, and spruce, and oak on the ceiling, with stone block, stone brick details. These poles on the outside here go through town, like all of town. They're made of andesite. Let's check out the inside of Mats's house. Okay, so they have a nice bench area. I don't have anything like this in my world, so can't be too too rude when it comes to that. Maybe he's got some food for me. Nice cat. Also a decent floor mat. This is quartz, I would believe. Okay, so just chilling out by the fire. I wonder if it actually goes up. Can I get in here? Yeah. So just chilling by the fire. There is no secret entrance here. Oh well. Let's carry on. So he has an identical room to the other side on this side. So this is like his survival stash. So I'm guessing that they made the house, and then they switched over to survival. And for whenever they want to make like huge builds, like this huge watchtower or lookout point or whatever you want to call it, they go over to creative again. So that's kind of neat. They have like their personal things are made in survival maybe, and the other things are made in creative. See that? It's a nice looking floor. It's gone throughout with carpets. It's a little bit, empty on this side. And I don't really know. You don't really have any function to this, except for, just having a balcony. There's no chair, no bench, no anything, nothing like that. But it's a nice view. You can see the Lapras from here. You can see the horse pen and the Nether portal. I really love that design. We're gonna check that out a little bit better from the top of that watchtower there. But this is definitely something that we can drag into our Let's Play survival world. this carpet. I mean, we should really implement some carpets and also make some, let's call it unnecessary furniture, stuff that isn't, you know, absolutely necessary. This looks very nice. Like this looks like a cozy den that you just want to sit in. And I wish there was more of a view from here, but yeah, what you gonna do? And then a ladder up to the last floor, to the third floor. A staircase would be better, but there was obviously not enough room. So here we have the ceiling, a small dining area. This is like a kitchen area then. So I'm thinking that if this is a kitchen area, you might either want to turn this and have it this way, or you want to drag it out and have a little bit more of a table to it. Kitchen looks nice. This birch trapdoors and just dark oak trapdoors looks very nice together. You also have an iron trapdoor and a smoker. So whenever you smoke something, that thing goes on. This is like supposed to be a bench, or like a tabletop bench. It looks very good, and just a cauldron and a barrel. I mean, it looks nice. There's like a vent. We can go out, and no, we cannot. There's no balcony on this floor. All right, so that's it for this this house. This also looks like a good house, and like something that you put some soul into. It's not like your most common survival house, but it's definitely not something that you couldn't make in survival. So that's, I don't know if this one is made in survival or not. It could easily have been. Again, we have the chimney theme. This guy is decided to go with a straight chimney, so that's probably linked up to the actual fireplace. This one though is not. I would probably have it smaller on the top, like thinner on the top, and then have it like curl in a bit and then up. And here he has a horse pun. Nice. So this house is Ida's house. She's got some birds, a nice looking table. This looks very inviting. You just want to slide in here and, you know, enjoy the conversation. Basically the same kitchen that Mats has. Yep. And here's the chimney. Here we can actually see outside. That's good. Ooh, a secret door. And another one. Oh, that's just to close it. Okay. And okay. So it's like a it's like a hidey hole. This is for when the zombies come. That's nice. I didn't see this the first time I entered this house. And this looks very, very nice, very inviting. I like this. Pretty close to the nether portal as well. And then she has like an outdoorsy area, and you can see that these areas are, or there are lots which are like allotted to people. You can see their names on the signs here for later, for when they join. I like this this glass pane sort of handrail as well. Makes it look a little bit more modern. She's also used stone brick and oak planks, and then some, is it spruce for the floor? Spruce half slab for the floor. And that looks fine. I really enjoy the fact that she hasn't, the entire house doesn't have like the same height. So this part is is one part, right? And this is another part. Um, this is a long, narrow one. This is a small, thick one. So it makes the house flow a little bit better. I enjoy that instead of like just having a big square design. You actually make something a little bit more intricate. And I really enjoy these chairs and the table. I mean, I need to start interior designing a little bit in my own Let's Play, I feel. Because they're putting me to shame with how it looks on the inside here. Alright, on to the next thing. Let's check out the farms. Farm area. So this is just a fully manual farm setup. With water in between. I would have waterlogged much of this, so you don't have to jump into the water to harvest your things. I can harvest this just to make it clear. So I do this, and you can see there are potatoes in the in the water, and then you have to jump into the water to get those. But it works. It works fine. I mean, it does what it should. I wonder if this is made in creative or survival though, because this is definitely more. It's not as aesthetically pleasing as a lot of the other things here. And you can see that they created a pen for each of the things that they want to put in, and they're just lined up like this. Which, I mean, it works. It has its function. It's just not as aesthetically pleasing as, you know, some of the details they have on the other things here. So I'm guessing this is more of a survival kind of thing, and that up there is more, you know, it's more creative. Also, I like this the small fishing turtle, the small fishing village on the other side. I mean, I still wish they had like an overhang on the ceilings here, and maybe switch it up a little bit. Have some two-story buildings, and just make sure that you have buildings that, you know, follow the same style but doesn't necessarily look the same. I really also like the dock over there, but you see it gets very dark. Maybe add some lanterns to that, and of course Lapras. I'm just gonna call this Lapras City. Let's go on top of the tower and see how that looks. We're starting to to come to the end of this realms. It's pretty early on still, as he told me. Watchtower and Beacon. So it's not fully fleshed out, and they're still waiting for more people to join after the holidays and all. But it's a decent start. It looks like a fun server to play on, and I hope that, or it looks like they know what they're doing. I mean, they're good at interior design, so that's something. You can see that they focus quite a lot on symmetry. So everything is pretty symmetrical, even the farms here. You see there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not left up to chance. And sometimes symmetry is very important. But it's also important to mix it up a little bit. To have, let's say you had that field in here, and then you took some of those animals out there, and then you had 3 of the sugar cane and 10 of the wheat. Maybe you had all of this for wheat, and then, you know, make sure that you mix it up a little bit more. Maybe at least that's what I would do. This tower is nice, but I feel like I can't look down well enough. So maybe do something about that. Maybe pull the outer or this floor out like 1 bit or something like that, with water on the bottom. Maybe make like a bulb, so you can actually go out and look down. And And also, now that I'm on the top here, this is fine. I like this lookout kind of deal. If you made this on all sides, that would be super. But I would also want to be able to jump down, because I don't like ladders, and also when you guys get to Elytra, that would definitely be a thing to do. So I think, oh, I haven't been up there. There's a small area up there. It doesn't look like there's a lot to it, but we can check it out. So there's the Nether portal, and it looks like they've done some terraforming as well to the area. And to be fair, it looks great. I love this Nether portal, and I would love to have it in my own world. With the circles going down and into like into the Nether, it looks really like a portal. Maybe add some more Nether aspects to it. But other than that, I mean, it looks great. The only thing I can say is that it's maybe a little bit close to the houses. I don't know if it fits with the style you've gone for on these houses here, to have like a sci-fi portal. But it looks great. As a standalone build, I love it. So now we're approaching the Nether portal. From running down here, I feel like these poles are a little bit too close. Right? So if they were moved like out here, or maybe the path is a little bit too narrow. Don't be afraid to use more space. And it's a little bit square as well. It's obvious that it's planned out, and it's going to be obvious when everything is built and finished. I would definitely introduce some. I mean, if you're given plots or giving lots to build on, I would make sure that they're a little bit different, and maybe have people come in and just give them a sign and say that, go pick one of those lots, and then you have different sizes and different. I mean, if you have like smaller sizes closer to the city center, and then let's say bigger lots further out, you could make like a deal of that, and also maybe introduce a height limit. Just say that, okay, when you're closer to the city center, you can build, let's say, you can build 30 blocks up. But when you're further out, you can only build 15. Something like that. I mean, that's just an arbitrary number. I would definitely go for something a little bit more than 30, but yeah. So it's stone brick, iron block, and what's this? Smooth sandstone? I'm not quite sure what that is. It's a lot of noise, that is. And then it's this end city block. And stone wall in the background. Okay, so now we've gone deeper. So yeah, the portal is not going to vanish on us. That's for sure. And it doesn't look like they've done anything more than just spawn the portal. They're right above this big lava lake, which can be kind of cool. They could introduce some glass to the floor, make it really obvious when they build their Nether hub. This is a nice spawn, I would say. It's a very good start for a Nether base. It's hard to build downwards, but I really think it's going to be worth it. What you can do if you want to build downwards from a place like this is, you know how you can build downwards by placing water and then swimming down into it. You can't do that with lava, right? Or in the Nether, because it doesn't. I mean, you'll burn up unless you use a fire protection potion. And that's basically what I would do. I would punch a hole put in a lava block, and then swim down and place blocks downwards until you get to the level that you want to be. So in that sense, you can make like a way all the way down here. I like the incorporation of iron bars as well. It looks very fitting in the netherworld. Lack a little bit of detail, but overall, this looks great. I would be really happy to have something like this in my world, and at least as a template, and then maybe add a little bit more to it. Like maybe add those magma blocks and stuff like that. Red wool, other things that are red, nether brick, netherrack, etc. in that area. So here again, there's a small dock with a lot of boats. I have no idea where they're going or if they're going anywhere. But we'll just check it out and see. Nope, not there. Not there. Okay. So that was interesting. This Lapras, though, is godly. I really, really like this. I don't care if it's made from a template or whatever. It's been created. And it looks great. And with most of the of what is in this village, I just want to say that it's a realms, it's a server at a start, right? So let's not be too harsh. They have a very nice looking apiary up there. They have a nice aquarium. The horse pen here is cool. I like the concept. The farms have a way of saying, you know, this is survival, and some of the other elements obviously scream creative, like the prismarine blocks and the lights. But I feel like it's a very good start. Oi hoi. And I don't want to be I don't want to sound too harsh, and if I do, then I'm sorry. Because I really like this. I would be proud myself if I made a couple of houses like those. They look really great, especially on the inside. The paths also should be. I mean, it's cobblestone. It's pretty bland. I would also move it out like one block from the houses to make for a little bit more room for a garden. I don't think I've been in this house. Magnus. So empty first floor. Inset furnaces. This is like a survival starter house with a decent looking roof. I like the roof design. They're not capped off. They're pretty flat on the top. And I like that. I haven't seen that too much. I also like this this double bed with the tables on the side. Okay, so there's even a sky roof, sky ceiling. Awesome to look at, and very wet when it rains, I suppose. The city is not safe, which might be why they have so many fences and fence gates. But yeah, I mean, if they changed out a little bit more of this oak and spruce with other things, added some flowers and fences, flowers and hedges, I mean, to the outsides of the builds, and maybe added some, you know, trapdoors as shutters and stuff like that. Perhaps even try to play a little bit more with not having with having a little bit, you know, inset walls like this. This looks great. I don't like this wall. You see? And it's very simple. But this is a theme, it seems, because you have the same over there with a little bit flat on the sides and a little bit more depth on the front. So that might be just a preference. Who am I to say that's wrong? So let's see what's up here. Okay, that's fine. This is a great view, though. I would definitely recommend building something on this side as well, because this is just awesome. So let's go up on the mountain maybe and get a I can't talk today. Get a decent look of the world. One last look before the creeper takes me. Yeah. Airball. That's unfortunate. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. It's gonna be the third time I die on this in this world. If I die, though. Any last sneaker? Let's look at that guy. Whoop! You can't catch me. Whoop, 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 whoop. One hit and I'm dead. So let's check out the village. The view. The view. It looks fucking great. And thank you for having me over to review your world. I gotta say, overall, it looks like a very decent start of a village, and I hope you guys are going to have a lot of fun. I also hope that I haven't been too crass in my comments. I don't mean to. A lot of the things that you've built here, you should be very proud of, and I like most of the aspects that I haven't mentioned, right? So that means that I like most of it. Alright. I would definitely try to do a little bit more on the outside of buildings to make them look a little bit less flat. As you see on the side here, you could definitely pull out the support beam. Here you actually have overhang on the ceilings on both sides and on the both on the sides and on the front and the back, and I like this. You could probably also, this chimney was a very big chimney, so you could also pull this in a little bit by adding stairs to the top here. So small things like that do a lot. I enjoy the separate colors to the ceiling over here, because I mean, I don't have that on my world. Probably should. I also like the fact that you've been able to incorporate brick, because not a lot of people can do that, and it often doesn't look that good, but I think you guys have pulled it off. I would definitely add some waterlogged half slabs on the farm area, so you don't have to be afraid of falling into the water all the time. I mean, that's just a small quality of life kind of deal. And maybe try to improve a little bit on the paths, because they're very very straight lines at this point, and it wouldn't take too much to make it look that much better. I mean, just make the paths curve a little bit more. And I know it's hard when you don't have buildings placed out, but creating these lots in a less than quadratic form maybe would help you do that. That's why I keep stressing the fact that you can make those lots in let's say you make some circular lots and some rectangles and stuff like that. I think you guys are having a blast on the server, and I really hope that you continue making great content. I mean, I love this aquarium. It looks absolutely great, and I would love to have something like this in my own world. So thank you guys for having me over again. I love the nether portal design. I love the fact that you've started a village, and I love the aquarium. So that's it for me, VaegaTV. Make sure to check out my Let's Play and my other videos. If you like this kind of deal, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And this is a new concept for me, so it's going to be I'm going to be working on becoming better at reviewing people's servers. If you have a server that you want me to check out, please put a comment down below or DM me. I'm going to create a Discord group as well for my viewers to get together, and for our community to get together, and you can also find me there. That's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been VegaTV, and I'm out of here.